You're actually nicer to them.
Yeah, no.
Just like to their face and then you're like away.
No. Like if I meet you, I'm there like it's on smoke. So like with me and Aiden, I'd slap him in the face.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd slap him.
What's like...
Bro, just don't get me fucking started.
Has anything happened other than the boxing stuff?
It's all started from the boxing stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that's even to the point where I don't even want to go and kick now because of Aiden. Like, I don't want to be associated with that platform or anything to do with him. I just think he's a bit of a dickhead. Like, yes, you know, the competition's good. He's got his own boxing thing going on. Happy days. You're like, we're not there to like disturb that. We're just doing our thing as well. But when you've got allegedly his fan base doxing our event and making it, you know, slowing it down for 2 hours, making people have to leave the venue, having police come in, have to check around to see if there's a actually in there.
Do you reckon that the beef started with Aiden or was it Dean?
It definitely did start from Dean, and then from there, it kind of just this whole chaos.
Yeah, because I feel like your reaction to that as well was sort of a reason why Aiden got angry. Like Misfits' reaction, not just yours. Sorry.
Well, I mean, with Dean, he kind of tried to get out of his contract.
Yeah.
When there's a reason why the contract was in place. He's there trying to make a fight happen when he shouldn't be doing that. And then Aiden kind of just got involved and just tried stirring the pot. Sure. And then obviously, you know, was like, oh, we're going to have this, we're going to do an event at the same time Misfits are doing an event and show that we can get more views. By the way, we still got more views. Okay. Like, obviously, you can see his views, whereas our views are behind a paywall. So, first of all, ours are more valuable. Second of all, you know, we just got more anyway.
Okay. Well, everyone just screenshots your prelims were on Kick, right?
Yes.
And obviously his had more than the prelims.
Yeah.
On Kick. The kickoffs, yeah.
The kickoffs, yeah. So, yeah, and like, obviously he's going to win that. Like, that's where he posts all his content. That's where he streams, etc. So, happy days, whatever. And then from then, you know, I think just, especially after what happened with Mrs. 13, but it just put a sour taste in my mouth. I was watching it, I was just vexed the whole time. Like, yeah, when we got docs, I was like, cool, whatever. Like, this is just going to get more people watching our event. But then, you know, obviously when Most Wanted didn't want to fight as well and ruin the main event, that really pissed me off.
Was Aiden involved in that? Because he came out, Most Wanted, after saying he wasn't.
So Most Wanted is saying that he wasn't involved and that, you know, he just actually the nerves got the better of him. And that there's a clip, I'm sure you can get it up. There's a clip where Most Wanted is in, I think, a space with Aiden, and Aiden's there like, yo, I'll pay you to not come out of the main event. Yeah.
So even though he's saying he didn't pay him in that moment, it had already been spoken about before.
Yeah, he's been spoken about before. So now everyone's instantly thinking, oh, it's that.
Well, now it's sus.
Yeah, so it's super sus. It's super weird. Don't like it, but yeah. I'm just not keen on Aiden, man. Yeah. And the thing is, like, he's a type of, I feel like he's the type of guy that can say all this shit, but then in person, he'll be like, yo, what's up, man? How we doing? And
and do you think that's him playing the game of like just streaming, causing controversy to like get more views, or do you think he actually just doesn't rate you and wants to escalate things? Because sometimes people just play the game, right? Like, we all do that.
I think he's heavy playing the game, and I think he also just thinks I think he feels like he's the boss. Okay. Like he's a boss because of the whole Kick thing. Like he feels like, you know, no one can chat to me. I have fucking billions in this Kick. I mean, from what I've heard, he has like a tiny ass percentage, but still, like, you know, he feels like he's got a big dick because of it. Got you. Whatever, let him roam around with his little cock. Yeah, trying to think he's a big dog, but like, it's a different level.
What about Aiden on Misfits? I've heard like people mentioning that. Is that ever going to be a thing? Would you put him on there?
Yeah, but surely he's not doing that.
He ain't ever.
But he wouldn't.
He would never. He would never.
You'd give him that platform.
He wouldn't. Bro, he wouldn't fight anyone. Literally, most people would slap him up.
I reckon he'd fight Neon.
I mean, yeah, I think Neon tried to make the fight happen, and then Aiden said, "Nah, I'm not."
After
I'm not
all
on
this
it.
stuff.
But then I feel like his excuse would be like, "Oh, Neon's not big enough." Da 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 da, and it's just like, all right, cool, whatever.
Where did Neon come from, man? Because I feel like he was not anywhere, then he's just everywhere. Like, how does that even work?
It's just I think it's just the whole thing of doing public streams.
He's like an industry plant stream version.
No, I don't think so.
No. It's just the more viral you go, the more clips you can make.
Sure.
The bigger you get. Essentially, that's kind of I feel like what it is these days.
Yeah.
When it comes to making it.
Yeah.
If you can go viral all the time, like Speed is just a perfect example of how to go viral. He's just so good at it. And I think Jinxie is another person that's like getting better at like going viral. Like, I'm starting to see a lot of his clips,
KSO as well, right? He's a part of that generation. Is that his
Who,
name?
sorry?
KSO?
Who?
Was that the biggest streamer?
Yeah, I've seen a ton of them as
Who?
well.
Yeah, Google him. CASEOH. KSO. He's like the second.
I'm not. Wait, like Case OH. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen that written a bunch of times and always thought it was like a phone case brand.
No, he's like the second after Jinx. He's like the second biggest Twitch streamer. I swear.
I'm
Really?
gonna need to see this
He
because
went on Jinxie's podcast.
3.3 million
Mad.
followers, all in the past. Like, he does TikTok clip. I saw him on TikTok.
I was gonna say there's not gonna be much
He's not
like
in there,
clips
but
and stuff like that.
He's,
Mad, fair enough.
it's crazy. It's just constant people just
and him and
coming
Jinxie
out of
did
nowhere, just getting big.
Yeah.
And then you have to now know who they are.
That's what I feel bad not knowing them, but at the same time, it's like there's so many people that won't know the Sidemen or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Like-
different worlds.
Yeah.
The tide. I feel like the tide's changing for us now in terms of that generation. Like, we are definitely not part of this current generation of what's going on.
Well, you went with Speed or Kai, and you said like I definitely felt older.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I'm 30.
Even when you did that little clip with Neon, like you can tell that like he's just different age now.
Yeah.
Like,
Why are you speaking so fast?
But I definitely feel like, especially someone like me, because
Yeah.
I live under a rock. If I know who you are, you're big.
yeah.
So
Okay, sure.
that queso, you gotta work harder, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Although speaking of that, you said you're watching Ray William Johnson now. One of your most.
Yeah. Ray Williams. So he posts like random YouTube videos on people who
Long
have done
form.
crazy stuff.
just shorts?
It's like medium form, so like 4 or 5 minutes.
But framed as horizontal landscape.
Yeah.
Wow, 'cause I see all this stuff on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel really old now. What's going on?
Does it horizontal? What?
And it's all just AI like images.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting. Like
It
me and Keith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll speak about Keith in a little bit.
Me and Keith always like watch it, especially at night, just to, before we sleep. So just to figure out like what's going on in the world. And
I'm
stuff.
happy though because he's a good storyteller, man. He's good for a reason. Like he was always good back in the day. You never watched him, right?
Yeah, it was before me.
Equals 3, man. Yeah, and for some reason he was on the top of the game, the biggest YouTuber, right? Most subs, biggest views, and he just decided to stop. And I
Yeah.
think he was part of the era where everyone thought YouTube was a small thing, so it wasn't going to last. So everyone back then started leaving and going to do other things. So
Trying
he
to
left
be
other
mainstream.
hosts. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
other hosts to do his show, and like he was the reason why his show was good.
Yeah.